Tonight, across the world in Vietnam, a Kenyan daughter, Magret Nduta, spends what could be the final night of her life. Tomorrow, at exactly 8:30 a.m. Vietnam time, Sunday night in Kenya, she will take her last breath at the gallows. Just imagine this. At 7:30 a.m., she will sit down for her final meal, her last taste of food on this earth. Every bite will be heavy with the weight of what is to come. And then, just an hour later, she will be led to a cold execution chamber, where a rope will be placed around her neck. Seconds will pass, and then, darkness. How did we get here? How did a 37-year-old Kenyan woman, full of dreams, end up facing such a cruel fate? She was just looking for a job, a chance to escape poverty, a better life. Like many other desperate young women, she trusted the wrong people. She was promised a job in Saudi Arabia, but instead she was handed a death sentence. The agents who promised her a future instead sent her into a nightmare. The visa she received was not for Saudi Arabia, it was for Vietnam. Confused but hopeful, she followed the plan. In Ethiopia, a stranger connected to these heartless traffickers handed her a bag. They told her to deliver it to someone in Vietnam. Little did she know, hidden inside was death itself, 2 kilos of cocaine. When she landed in Vietnam, security officers stopped her. They opened the bag. That was it. Her fate was sealed. No trial could change the fact that in Vietnam, drug trafficking carries one sentence: death. Where are those agents now? Where is the person who gave her the bag? They are free. But she, an innocent woman, has been sentenced to die. Kenya, are we just going to watch as our sister takes her last breath? It's not too late. The authorities must act now. The government must step in. We must raise our voices. We must stand with Magret Nduta. Free Magret Nduta before it's too late. Wishing you all a wonderful and blessed Sunday. As for me, it's goodbye for now, but I'll see you in the next one.
It is a dark and painful moment for Kenya. Magret Nduta Macharia, a 37-year-old Kenyan woman, is set to face execution in Vietnam tomorrow. Her crime? Being found guilty of trafficking over 2 kilograms of cocaine through Ho Chi Minh City's airport. She protested that she had no knowledge of the drugs, that she was merely a pawn in a larger network of traffickers. But in Vietnam, drug-related crimes leave no room for leniency. The evidence, the suitcase in her possession, was enough to seal her fate. Margaret's trial was swift. She told the court about John, the man who had hired her, she had been paid, and the instructions she had been given. But her plea fell on deaf ears. Prosecutors dismissed her defense as an attempt to evade responsibility, arguing that she had willingly accepted the job and must bear the full consequences. Vietnam, infamous for its strict drug laws, has no sympathy for traffickers. Anyone caught with over 600 grams of heroin or cocaine or more than 2.5 kilograms of methamphetamine automatically faces the death penalty. The courts consider it a crime against the state and rarely, if ever, grant appeals. Vietnam is a major transit point for drugs coming from the Golden Triangle, a region where China, Laos, Thailand and Myanmar meet. The area is the second largest drug-producing hub in the world, and traffickers use Ho Chi Minh City as a gateway to international markets. Despite knowing the risks, smugglers continue using human couriers, often desperate individuals from developing nations, as disposable pawns. Margaret became one of these pawns. Whether by ignorance or coercion, she fell into a trap from which there is no escape. This is the painful reality of a woman who left Kenya with dreams of a better life, only to find herself walking towards death in a foreign land. Can anything be done? Where are the relevant Kenyan authorities? Is there a last-minute intervention that could save her life? Her story is not just hers alone. It is the story of countless Africans who are tricked, trafficked, and condemned without justice. It is a tragedy that should shake the conscience of every Kenyan. If there is any chance left, the time to act is now. This is a story that shakes the soul, a moment that demands reflection. Was Magret Nduta a victim or a criminal? Could this have been prevented? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Lifelines TV for more in-depth investigations and untold stories. Until next time, stay informed, stay aware, and always seek the truth.
Thank you very much, fellow Kenyans. I want to take this opportunity to ask and to request the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto, to assist this lady called Magret Nduta, who is supposed to be hanged tomorrow in Vietnam. This lady did no crime. This is a lady who was at the wrong place in the wrong time. This is a lady who was misused, used, and abused. This is a lady who was used to transport drugs. We should not lose a Kenyan, Mr. President. You need to act with speed. You need to help Magret Nduta. Magret Nduta should not be hanged tomorrow. And I know that you can take your phone, you can call the Vietnam government, and we need not to lose this lady. We as Kenyans, we need to unite behind this lady because she's one of our own. Even if it is exchanging one of the cabinet secretaries who is corrupt in this government with this lady, let us do so. Whatever it will take us to do, let us do so that we can save the life of Magret Nduta. Thank you. God bless you.
Unlock the secrets of the world around you with Peter Tosh Williams' insightful explainer videos exclusively on Lifelines TV. Get ready to dive deep and gain profound understanding on a variety of fascinating topics. Subscribe now and expand your knowledge like never before.